Black Nation. All day, baby.
You already know.
Come on.
Let's go. What up?
Going on. Walk back.
What up?
Come on. Yo, De Niro. Let's go. What it is, boy?
They say they play hard, but nigga, we play hard.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
They say they go hard, but nigga, we go hard.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
They say they play hard, but nigga, we play hard.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
They say they go hard, but nigga, we go hard.
Wolf pack, you know how we do. Ay.
You getting money? Okay. Time to spend it. Shots if you're married, single, mingle, independent. If you're not getting money, packs highly recommended. If you're not talking about money, nigga, I'm offended. Yeah, that should be memorized. The fact that you're watching Snipe should be televised. Look, a cocky nigga, but that ain't no surprise. I'm feeling like this shit. You haters could be my flies.
Step up in the wolves den, lit up by the moonskin. From top dog down, we all kin. Starving so you know that I'm stalking. I stay up on the prowl. If I find anything, I give a little howl. My pack is wild, built to win by any means. I never throw the towel. Taught since a young pup, always that's to come up. Dare any man just to run up, cause here to be the fool and end up as some fool.
They say they play hard, but nigga, we play hard.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
They say they go hard, but nigga, we go hard.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
They say they play hard, but nigga,
Wolfpack
we
Nation.
play hard.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
They say they go hard, but nigga, we go hard.
Wolf pack, you know how we do. Ay.
I never gave a fuck, care less. So I don't care how much you bore, hear less. Hear this, and you know that I'm the truth, no lie. Swear to God, I come alive in the booth. Yeah, this is what I do, this is what I live. Fuck the world, life's a bitch. It is what it is, bro. We never burn a bridge unless I crossed it. I find time to rhyme, I never lost it.
Look, I do this cause I could. I do this cause everybody who hears me says I'm good. I ain't got no time for that shoulda, coulda, woulda. I've been on my job ever since the nigga stood up. I love making music with the fan, but that's something that these bum niggas just won't understand. So understand, I'm the motherfucking man. You stay scheming, I stay steaming. We gon' get it, y'all reach.
They say they play hard, but nigga, we play harder.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
You already know what
Say
it
they
is,
go
man.
hard,
The
but
Niro
nigga, we
fan.
go harder.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
They say they play hard, but nigga, we
Holla
play
at the
hard.
motherfucking moon, you
Wolf
heard?
pack, you know how we do.
They say they go hard, but nigga, we go
What we do,
hard.
baby, it's how we do.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
I'ma get it, I'ma spin it, I'ma live it, how I get it. Cause you know I've been about mine since I was a young jit. Big money and good, so I'ma do me. So go ahead and play ball and do you. Blue carpet, golden line. Wolf pack and you know me rolling in this. Go hard, play hard, never call quits. Wanna talk tough, make sure you've been about
They
this.
say they play hard, but nigga, we play harder.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
They say they go hard, but nigga, we go harder.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
They say they play hard, but nigga, we play harder.
Wolf pack, you know how we do.
They say they go hard, but nigga, we go harder.
Wolf pack, you know how we do. Ay.
Are we becoming less human or more evolved? That's tonight's episode here on Unscripted Conversations with your boy Redspecs. You know how I do it here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. So sometimes I find myself just staring at the world we're living in. And to be honest, it feels surreal. And I'm not talking about in some dramatic movie type way, but in a quiet, unsettling way that creeps in when you really stop and think. Because something fundamental about human life has shifted, and it didn't happen overnight. It happened slowly. In fact, so slowly that most of us didn't even notice it was there, and we didn't know that it was happening. And tonight, I want to sit with that feeling with you. No rushing past it, no judgment. Just look at it honestly. That's what we're going to do tonight. So let me ask you something right now, and I want a real answer in the comments, okay? Because this is where the conversation starts. Now, when you woke up this morning, what was the first thing you reached for? Is it your breath? I'm up, woke up, nice, beautiful day, thank God. Your thoughts? The quiet of the moment? Or is it your phone? Be honest. Because that one small habit says a lot about the world we live in today. Right? Before our minds even fully arrive in the day, we're already plugged into something external. Our notifications pop up, messages, the news, entertainment, even noise. And the wild part is, it doesn't even feel strange anymore. It feels normal. Well, maybe that's exactly what makes it strange. It feels normal. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for coming in, man. I see y'all coming in. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. I remember there was a time where silence wasn't something you tried to escape. There also was a time where waiting wasn't torture. A time where boredom wasn't treated like an emergency. Now, even a few seconds of stillness can feel uncomfortable. Why is that? What changed? Did we actually improve life? Or did we redesign what it feels like to exist? Because remember, on the surface, everything looks like progress. Everything looks like progress on the surface. We have faster communication, instant answers, unlimited entertainment, infinite connection. Anything we want to see, hear, learn, or understand is sitting right in our hands. But here's the part that doesn't make sense to me, right? People still feel more restless than ever, more distracted, more mentally exhausted, more impatient, and strangely more disconnected. So, how do we become more connected and more lonely at the same time? How did that happen? That's the real question. It's like we solved inconvenience, but created a new kind of discomfort. Not a physical discomfort, psychological friction. a constant stimulations that never really let your mind breathe at all. It's just always stimulating the mind. And maybe that's where real conversations begin. What's up, y'all? We talking in here. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. This is my new setup. I felt that I wanted to be with my viewers, and I guess when I was standing up, or I didn't feel close to you guys, so I'm sitting down, relaxing. I have my drink here. I'm ready to go. So, is technology helping humans, or slowly redefining what being human even means? Because look out how much ourselves we outsourced. Social security numbers, where you live at, date of birth, name, we outsource so much stuff. Memories used to be something we trained. Now our devices that we got remembers everything. Like I said, phone numbers, directions, birthdays, schedules, some of our tasks. Let me ask you honestly. And again, I want you to throw it in the comments because I want to hear from you. Do you feel like your memory has gotten stronger or weaker since smartphones became part of your everyday life? Think about it. Think about it. Information used to require curiosity, patience, exploration. Now curiosity lasts about 5 seconds before a search bar satisfies it. Man, I tell you, sometimes even thinking feels different right now. It's like the moment discomfort shows up, release is one swipe away, right? If you sad, scroll. Bored, scroll. Uncomfortable thoughts, scroll. But what does that do to the human mind over time? That's what I want to know. All that scrolling. Are we becoming more efficient thinkers or less tolerant of effort? And then we have to talk about creativity, because creativity used to feel like one of the most unique human things, right? It used to feel like that. Art, music, writing, imagination, expressions from the inside out. Now machines can generate images, compose music, write conversations, stimulate human interactions. They even have apps now that you can date somebody. You go into the store or the restaurant. They have a phone on the table with an AI generated person at the table. You done made a date with this person, and now you're going to sit down with this person, have dinner, and have a conversation. That's crazy. So what happens to our sense of uniqueness? What happens to that? If something non-human can produce something that feels human, where do we draw the boundaries? Is humanity defined by what we create, or how we experience creation? Or maybe being human was never about raw ability at all. Maybe it was always about perception, emotion, subjective experiences, the internal world behind the actions. But even that is changing. Now we have people interact through screens more than presence, through avatars more than bodies, through expressions instead of raw reactions. Does the emotional texture of life change because of that? Does empathy change? Does patience change? Got to give it to you, people. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how fast conversations escalate today? How quickly disagreements turn into attacks? Digital environments reward speed, reactions, immediate responses. But real understanding historically requires slowness, a tone, a context, presence. So are we adapting to technology or reshaping ourselves around its limitations? And let's talk about attention just for a second. Attention. Because attention is everything, right? Attention shapes our perception, and perception shapes reality. You didn't hear what I just said. Attention shapes perceptions, and perceptions shapes reality. And whatever you repeatedly focus on becomes your psychological environment. Algorithms complete for that attention every second it competes for. They learn what triggers you, those algorithms. Learn what excites you, what keeps you engaged. And engagement doesn't mean fulfillment. It just means you stayed longer. So are we choosing what we consume or gently guided by the system? That's not a conspiracy question, people. That's designed reality. And maybe none of this is good or bad, right? Maybe it's evolution happening in real time, man. Because if you notice, every era was reshaped by its tools. Example, fire changed survival. Agriculture changed settlement. Industries changed labor. And the internet changed information. And now AI might be changing us all together. How we think, how we decide, how we interpret reality. Now, evolution always comes with a trade-off. Always come with a trade-off. You can't evolve without a trade-off. When something is gained, something else shifts, right? Maybe depths get traded for speed. Presence gets traded for stimulation. Reflections get traded for reactions. And internal validations traded for external metrics like likes, views, numbers, all those things. And here's a thought that stays with me, right? Future generations might not feel this tension at all. They might not. Because to them, constant digital integration might feel natural, right? Might feel natural. AI comparisons might feel normal. Companions, excuse me. AI companions to the next generation might feel normal. Virtual environments might feel just as real as the physical ones. I know I had bought the virtual glasses for PlayStation. And I tell you, people, those things are getting realer and realer and realer. If real is a word, I don't know. But that's what's happening now. Everything is becoming real. You don't know what's physical and what's not. And their definition of identity and connection might be completely different from ours, right? Because we're the older generation. So they're going to be different. So are we becoming less human or becoming different versions of humans? And that possibly comes with responsibility, right? Because transformation without awareness is drift. Transformation with awareness is choice. So which one are we living through right now? Are we constantly shaping our relationship with technology? Because that's what it seemed like. Or passively absorbing its influence? Maybe the most important question isn't about machines at all. Maybe it's not about that. Maybe it's about awareness. Are we still deciding how we live or just reacting to environments designed to stimulate us? There isn't an easy answer there. I can tell you that for sure. But it's worth sitting with and thinking about it. And I want you to be part of this conversation, not just as a viewer, but as a voice. So I have a few questions for you. Do you believe we are becoming less human or witnessing the next stage of human evolution? Also, has technology made life richer or just faster? Do you feel more connected or more mentally scattered? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is a conversation that's powerful and with multiple perspectives. I wanted to collide together in this conversation. That's what makes it powerful. When we get all the perspectives colliding. If this topic here tonight made you pause, made you think, even made you uncomfortable or curious, share this episode with someone you love and someone who loves deep conversations. Because the future isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we shape together, often without realizing it. So, my final thoughts tonight is maybe the real question isn't whether we're becoming less human or more evolved. Maybe the real question is whether we're paying attention to the transformation itself. There always will be changes. We can't stop that. There will always be changes. But unconscious changing, that's where history gets interesting. Right? And history shows us again and again and again. Humans really rarely notice the biggest shifts while they're happening. We don't notice anything. And before I close, I just want to leave you with two real questions. One, if you had to unplug from your phone and social media for, let's say, 48 hours, would you feel peace or anxiety? 48 hours, how would you feel? Two, Do you feel more connected to people today or more distracted from the ones right in front of you? Think about that. Now, if this conversation made you think, drop your answers in the comment sections. Y'all know what to do. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And of course, like I always tell you to do, like, subscribe, and stay locked in, because here we don't just scroll, we reflect. I'm your boy Redspecs here on Unscripted Conversation. I'll see you next week.